Your cat just did something she should not have done. Maybe she scratched the sofa. Again. Maybe she jumped on the kitchen counter for the 5th time today. Maybe she knocked something over while looking you dead in the eyes. And you said no. She looked at you. And did it again. Sound familiar? You are not alone. Almost every cat owner has stood in that exact moment, equal parts frustrated and baffled, wondering if their cat is defiant, stubborn, or simply does not care. Here is the truth. She is none of those things. She ignored you because you said no in a way she fundamentally cannot understand. And once you learn how to communicate in a language she was actually born to hear, everything changes. By the end of this video, you will know exactly how, and you might feel a little differently about your cat in the process. Step number 6. Why punishment always backfires. Picture this. You raise your voice, or grab the spray bottle, or tap her nose firmly, the way someone once told you works. She flinches. She walks away. You think, finally, she understood. She did not understand. She understood one thing and one thing only. You became unpredictable. The International Society of Feline Medicine has documented that cats do not connect punishment with prior behavior the way dogs can. Instead, they connect the punishment with the punisher. The result is a cat who becomes anxious in your presence, and more likely to repeat the behavior the moment you leave the room. Wow moment. Your cat is not ignoring you. She simply does not understand what you are trying to say, and the methods most owners use make that misunderstanding worse, not better. The spray bottle does not teach your cat not to jump on the counter. It teaches her to jump on the counter only when you are not watching. Think about that. You have not solved anything. You have just made yourself invisible to the problem. One owner described it perfectly. I used the spray bottle for 2 years. The moment I put it down, she was back on the counter. I had trained her to avoid the bottle, not the counter. There is a better way, and it starts with speaking her language. Step number 5. Use your body, not your voice. Here is something that surprises almost every cat owner the first time they hear it. Your cat is not listening to your words. She never was. She is watching your body, and she reads it with extraordinary precision, far better than you might expect. Studies in cat-human interaction at the University of Lincoln found that cats respond significantly more to physical cues, posture, movement, and spatial position than to verbal commands. A calm body positioned between a cat and an unwanted behavior is far more effective than any word ever spoken. In practice, this is simpler than it sounds. When your cat approaches something she should not, move your body calmly into her path. Do not lunge. Do not reach for her. Simply exist between her and the target. To her, this is not a frustrated human making noise. This is a clear signal in the only language she already speaks. This space is not for you right now. It feels almost too simple. But the moment you try it and watch your cat pause, look at you, and actually change direction, you will understand why it works in a way that shouting never could. Step number 4. The one sound that gets through. There is a sound that cats are hardwired to respond to. It is not your name for them. It is not no. It is not even a word. It is a single, short, sharp sound. And it works like nothing else. Feline behavior specialist Pam Johnson-Bennett has documented that cats respond most reliably to short, sharp sounds that mimic the warning vocalizations cats use with each other, a single tiss or brief, sharp clap. These sounds are processed differently by the feline brain. They carry an instinctive social meaning. Stop, not now, back off. Wow moment. Almost every cat owner makes this mistake. They repeat, no, 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 until the word loses all meaning. One sound, said once, at the right moment, does more than 100 repeated words ever will. The key is restraint. One sound, the same sound every time. Think of it like a language. If someone kept saying the same word to you in a language you did not speak, louder and louder each time, you would not suddenly understand it. You would just feel more unsettled. That is exactly what your cat experiences when you repeat no at increasing volume. One calm, sharp sound. Said once, that is it. That is the whole method. Step number 3. Every no needs a yes. This is the step most people skip entirely, and it is the reason the same unwanted behavior keeps coming back. No matter how many times they say no. Saying no without offering an alternative is like locking a door without showing someone where the other door is. The need does not disappear. It finds a new outlet. The American Association of Feline Practitioners has consistently found that unwanted cat behaviors are almost always expressions of a legitimate need. Scratching, climbing, hunting, attention. Remove the behavior without addressing the need, and it resurfaces. Every time. One owner spent months trying to stop her cat from clawing the armchair. She sprayed it, covered it, shouted at it. Nothing worked. Then she placed a sisal scratching post directly beside the armchair. Same texture, same height, same spot in the room. Within 3 days, the cat had switched entirely. The armchair has been untouched for over a year. The cat did not need to be stopped. She needed somewhere else to go. No to the sofa. Yes to the post right beside it. No to the counter. Yes to a tall cat tree with the same view. The no is just the sentence that introduces the yes. Always have a yes ready. Step number 2. Inconsistency is the real problem. Here is something most owners never want to admit. The reason their cat keeps ignoring the rules is not the cat. It is the rules. Or more specifically, the way the rules keep changing. A behavioral study from the University of Veterinary Medicine, Vienna, found that cats learn rules significantly faster when those rules are applied with complete consistency. Cats allowed on furniture sometimes, but not others, showed higher rates of anxiety and boundary testing than cats in households with consistent expectations, regardless of whether the rules were strict or relaxed. Your cat is not stubborn. She is confused. Imagine someone who sometimes greets you warmly and sometimes snaps at you for the exact same behavior, with no apparent reason for the difference. You would spend your entire time around them trying to predict their mood. That is exactly what an inconsistent cat owner looks like from the cat's perspective. She does not need your rules to be strict. She needs them to be predictable. If she is not allowed on the counter, she is not allowed on the counter when you are tired either. Every exception you make is a lesson that the rule is negotiable, and a cat who has learned rules are negotiable will test every single one of them, because you taught her to. Step number 1, timing is everything. Everything in this video depends on this one thing: the body language, the sharp sound, the redirect, the consistency. None of it works without timing. Feline learning researchers have established that the window during which a cat can connect a response to a behavior is approximately 2 seconds. Beyond that, any correction is experienced as random and disconnected, confusing rather than communicating. Wow moment. Here is what surprises most people. A cat who gets scolded 5 minutes after knocking something over does not feel guilty. She feels frightened, and she has no idea why. The guilt expression you see is actually a fear response, not an admission of wrongdoing. This changes how you need to think about the whole process. The only moment that matters is the moment the behavior begins, not after. The exact second it starts. One owner told us, "I used to walk into the room and find something knocked over and I would scold my cat. She would flatten her ears and slink away, and I thought she understood. Then I learned she had absolutely no idea why I was upset. She just knew I had become frightening. Once I started catching the behavior in the moment, everything shifted within 2 weeks. Be present, watch, catch her in the act. And when you do, you will see something remarkable. Your cat will pause, look at you, and choose differently. Not because she is obedient, because she finally understood what you were trying to say. Your cat is not plotting against you, although, to be fair, sometimes it certainly looks that way. She is not stubborn. She is not spiteful. She has been waiting for you to speak in a way she can hear. Start with one step today: the body positioning, the single sharp sound, the redirect. Pick one. Be consistent and pay attention to what changes. Because the moment your cat pauses, looks at you, and chooses differently, that is not obedience. That is communication. Real, genuine communication between two creatures who finally understand each other. If this video helped, share it with someone who loves their cat and has no idea why she keeps doing the same thing no matter what they say. Subscribe to Cat Code Relevated. We are here every week, helping you speak cat.